Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold.
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, where I'm obviously not prepared today. Oh my goodness. So, this morning was one of those mornings. Oh, hello Angelina. Good morning. I am absolutely not prepared today, am I? One thing right after the other. Good morning, Jenny. So, but what are we doing here? We are taking life one day at a time. So, sorry about not having the schedule up. This was, you would think I would have it up by now. Happy St. Patrick's Day. My goodness gracious. So, welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory and chance to just take a breath, get our day started. And then this is like a microcosm, for example, of my day. So I'm expecting today, I'm going to come at it with that positive attitude, because obviously I screwed up the schedule because I didn't have it scheduled right. And we'll see how the rest of the day goes, but I'm going to take it with, this has just been one of those mornings. And so, again, I'm taking it as a clue that I need to laugh my way through the day. So, because what? Everything's an omen and there are no coincidences, right? So, taking that breath. It's our reminder to breathe, get our feet comfortable on the floor, butt doing the kitty dance, checking in with the shoulders. Oh, man. Where's that neck at? Taking a breath. Throwing that light switch, even though it's been a weird morning for me here. Getting myself into that mode. So now we're kind of like turning a page on a book. When we do things, you know, when we're doing this, we're turning the page or we're starting the new chapter. But we are just recognizing and looking at ourselves. So, I hope everybody's having an amazing morning so far. I'm just having a weird one. What can I say? So, but this is our chance to check in with the universe, our chance to breathe. And of course, today's the day where my camera is going to choose not to work, isn't it? So, what are you doing here, camera? That's weird. Okay. I'm just going to say again that this is how we what? We roll with it today. We just accept the way things are. Give me 1 second here. Leprechauns are really having the day, aren't they? But, see, when I do this with you guys, I'm looking for that positive. I get that positive. What are you doing up there? I may have to do it without the second camera today, which is okay. Interesting. This is what happens when you get close to 1,000 videos. Sorry about this. Give me one more second. Huh. Well, you know what? I am not going to worry about it. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. And I will deal with it later. And what's the old-fashioned way? I am going to just present present them and see where we are today. So, wow. This really is a microcosm of the day. I am really, this is one of those days like, do I want to even go to work today? Because that was the plan, right? So, I'm making our 3 stacks. Actually, I'm taking a breath again. So, I'm making our 3 stacks. Taking that extra breath. And today I'm going to choose the center stack, or what's right in the middle, just so that we can see what might be at the heart. And I'm doing our 3-in-1. Again, there are no coincidences and everything's an omen. So we're supposed to have this little delay, I'm guessing, because the universe has different plans than my plans. And the first card today is the 8 of Cups. So 8s are about progress and moving forward, right? And when we come up with the Cups, and Cups being spirituality, emotions, and feelings, there's times where we need to be willing to walk away from something. We need to recognize the things that helped us to get where we are today. And those things that helped us to get here may become a distraction. Maybe it's time to just let something go. Maybe it's time I give up my TV because we've been in the middle of binging a TV show and spending way too much time. And as much as I enjoy it, maybe I don't need to watch 4 hours worth a night. So that means maybe walking away from something that gives us comfort, because we are on a spiritual quest, right? And so are we willing to walk away from something that we love but may be holding us back? So the next card is the Page of Cups. So then what do we have with the Page of Cups? So we're walking away from those cups, but then we're walking into something new, right? We may not realize it, but the only way to find something new is to let go of something old. And the page is what in the Middle Ages? The page is us when we're willing to learn, when we're willing to see things in a new way. In the Middle Ages, a page would go to court to learn to be a knight, and a knight wants to learn to be a king. Here's this page with this cup. And by walking away, we're able to, again, see things in a new and different way. And cups being spirituality, emotions, and feelings, this is the feelings, this is the joy that we can find, this is the acceptance. It says, we may not even realize it. We walk away from something and we see something and it's like, oh, wow, isn't this interesting? And it's all because we make a decision to do something different. And then we have the 5 of Swords. So swords are what? Swords are our emotions, our feelings. Swords are our thoughts and our ideas and sometimes our anxieties. And 5s are always a challenge. So when we do something different, when we walk away from what we know, we're walking into the unknown. We might, it's comforting. The things that comfort us. Maybe I need to, I mean, seriously, I've been talking about going on a diet all winter, but to walk away from the things that give me pleasure, to find something new. But change causes what? Anxiety. And that's what stops us. That's why we go back. It's so much easier to just eat that extra bowl of cereal and then have some cookies and milk. It's so much easier than to deal with, something new. I mean, look at that anxiety. Why do we indulge in the things that we know are no longer healthy? Why do we do things, whether it's relationships, whether it's food-wise, health-wise, spiritual-wise? Why do we do the negative things? It's because it's actually comforting. It's because it's what we know. When we do things that are different, that are not part of our patterns, we go into an anxiety mode that says, you know what, if I just go ahead and I eat this ice cream, I'll feel better. You know what, I just want to be distracted. Let me go ahead and just watch one more episode. I want to be distracted. Let me do this negative thing that makes me feel good. And then we're no longer in the Five of Swords at the moment until we wake up and realize, why did I do that? So let's see what the advice card is. Look at that. The Justice card. And what is the Justice card? This is our major. And as I always point out, the Justice, she's always got her sword sitting up straight, right? With the Justice card, this is about being clear-sighted. This is about seeing things for the way they are. This is about being able to accept things based on facts. So, what is it? So I have a couple things. Again, we're watching too much TV. We are binging Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is my third time watching it, and I'm watching it with Mina, and we're 3 or 4 hours a night. And what would happen if I walked away from that thing, that comforting thing, and decided maybe I need to start writing the book again? Oh, look at that. That's something different. But today's been a stressful day. My cameras aren't even working. And all these other things are coming up. It's like I feel this anxiety that says, you know what? Maybe I'll turn around and go back. Instead of walking that way, I'll walk back to what's comforting. But instead today, personally, I'm going to say, you know what? Let's just look at the facts. Anxiety is part of life. Doing things different is part of life if we want to be able to move forward and go anywhere else. So today, it's about just analyzing the comforting things that we have and asking ourselves, do I need to do something different? What is it that once made us feel good, but now it's time to walk away from it? And if we feel any anxiety behind it, this could be anything simple as like getting that extra, every morning having that extra 5 minutes. I hit the alarm clock, snooze, 5 more minutes, snooze, 5 more minutes. And then it's like, you know what, I'm going to indulge. And next thing you know, I'm not doing something healthy. And, it's the small things that get us, right? It's not the bears in the woods, it's the small things that sometimes we need to just let go, and just that small thing. And if we feel any anxiety, well, let's look at it logically. So with that, I hope everybody has that amazing, amazing day. Yeah, I'm with you, Jenny. Today is like a great reading. And it's funny because the perspective absolutely changed because of the camera, right? And this is one of those things where when the universe gives you lemons, you turn it into a different perspective on things and realize that it's like you can control the weather, but you can't control the camping trip. And you know what? Now that we've been diverted because of the extra few minutes, we're on a totally different path today than if things had gone my way. And we need to realize that's positive. Take care, everybody. Have a positive day. And I will see you tomorrow with a fixed camera and the calendar fixed and a whole new perspective. Take care, everybody, and I will see you later.
Stars in